call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled Female Loneliness Has Spiraled Out of Control. Let's get right into it.
I've been seeing some videos on my For You page, and I think that it is finally time to discuss the female loneliness epidemic. Because I know the men have had their own thing, and I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not a man, right? But I will say that the men are more built for it than us. We are not built for this shit, ladies. We don't know how to be alone. These men have been bottling up their emotions and not sharing them with anybody since they were 6, 7, 8 years old. Some of us have never done that. We've always had someone to talk to, a friend, a family member, a significant other, something. And it seems like in 2025, the girls are running out of options because the dating market is terrible. Y'all are literally making fun of girls that are in happy, healthy relationships, saying that having a boyfriend is embarrassing. Miserables. And then y'all also don't have any friends, because anytime somebody reposts something that you disagree with, oh, that's how you feel about immigration policy, you're not my friend anymore. Now y'all don't have any freaking friends. Like, it's not gonna end well if your requirement for somebody to have a relationship with you is that they have to be on the exact same page with you 100% of the time. No one is. We are all people with our own thoughts, feelings, emotions, and ideas. And if you don't respect that in another person, then of course you're going to be by yourself. There's no one else that's going to fit that mold. You'll have to learn healthy communication skills. You have to learn healthy relationship skills. Go to therapy if you need to, do something. But if you are sitting at home right now and you don't have 5 friends that you can call, no man, and your family members just don't get you, I promise the only common denominator in all of those scenarios is...
Wow. Well, she made some really hard points that I don't know if women are going to accept. I don't know, but this video is doing pretty well on TikTok. 7,000 likes, 600 comments. Let's get to her talking points. She says women are running out of options. I couldn't agree more. They are, because she's right. They require people to be exactly alike, right? They only require people to be doppelgangers of them in order for them to get along. Oh, if you don't think like me, if you didn't vote for the person I vote for, we can't be friends. We can't be lovers. I see this more and more now than ever, and it's never used to be like this. You see a girl say, if you vote for this person, don't swipe on me on dating apps. You never heard someone say, hey, if you're a Muslim or if you're Christian, don't swipe right on me. You never heard that. But nowadays, people require so much, even though they give back so little. That's crazy. Also, this idea that having a boyfriend is embarrassing, she's right. It's complete jealousy. Women are jealous of women that have men. And the truth of the matter is, men, we're more built for loneliness than women are. Way more built for it. And that's why this is an epidemic. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
I just need a man in my life that just wants to be a man in my life. Just a man. Not my man. No benefits, no sugar, no nothing. You just want to be a man in my life. For what? So I can call you when I need air in my tires, which I've been needing for weeks. So I can call you when I need my car cleaned. My door is creaking in my house, so I can call you. Can you fix that for me, please? Can you bring this heavy ass cat litter upstairs, please? A man I can depend on without you wanting to be my man. Because quite frankly, I'm good off of y'all. But men are great. Love men. It's a lot that a man can bring to a woman's life besides just providing. I don't even want no sugar. But if you want to give me sugar, baby, I'll take it. I'm literally just talking about a dependable man in my life that I can call when a girlie is in need. Tires is just getting lower and lower and lower. And I'm over here like, so you want me to go to the gas station and get change and put it in the air thing and then squat down by my tire and put air in?
Yes, that's what you got to do. What you talking about? She wants a man to be there for her without being her man. Lady, I want a girl to be there for me and be my eater without being my girl too. You know what I'm saying? Eat up and don't ask for nothing. That's what it sounds like what she's saying. Oh, I need air on my tires. I need my car cleaned. I need 1,000 pounds of cat litter. Lift up the stairs. Lady, look, I don't know what you're doing all that cat litter, but no, men, we don't want to help you unless we are your man. Now, some people said in the comments one of the best things and that I've heard so far, and that is, look, there's already a man out there for that. He's called father. Where is your father, right? You got to get your father or get your brother or some other man if you don't want to be your man. And then on top of that, she says, I don't want no sugar, but if you want to give me sugar, she'll take it. So you'll take sugar from a man. It's not your man. I don't know. Make it make sense. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
I'm sad. I don't have anyone to hang out with. I've been single for like 9 years, and my only friend who like lives in the area is away. And it's Sunday, 3D weekend. I didn't do nothing besides babysit my sister's baby and stay home and clean. Maybe I should do my laundry. Yep. Sunday fun day. I'm sad.
I'm telling you, man, I don't think women can have fun without us. I really don't think women can have fun without us. They always just say to men, oh, man, can you have fun without getting pussy? Yeah, we can, but pussy's fun on top of that. But women definitely can't have fun without us. This girl has been single for 9 years. What are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? And she's attractive. She's attractive. Jesus. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
Guys, I recently moved back out after living with my parents for a while. And I don't think enough people talk about the fact that, like, adulting is really lonely. Adulting when you don't have a partner or you don't have children, you have to cook every single day for yourself. And I was about to go heat up some food, and then I realized, like, dude, and love living alone, by the way, but like, dude, there are dishes in the sink and trash that needs to get thrown out and food that needs to be cooked or heated up, or now I have to go out to eat. There's laundry in the laundry bin that needs to be taken out and folded. I understand that these are just chores, but there is something about all of the things as an adult you have to do that by yourself that can get really overwhelming, and that can feel really isolating and really lonely.
Really isolating and really lonely, taking out the trash, cooking for yourself, right? Cleaning your bedroom, doing the laundry. Women want to do everything with somebody else. They really want a buddy. They want a butt buddy right next to them at every step of the way, or they feel lonely and miserable. I'm telling you, women cannot be alone. They cannot be by themselves. They are addicted to attention. They need somebody every step of the way. In fact, this is why we say they're like children. They always need someone to hold their hands for the simple things. Men, we do this all the time. I live alone. I always take out the trash. I always cook for myself. I always clean for myself. I don't do my laundry. I pay for someone to do the laundry, but I take it to the laundromat, to the nice wash and fold place. Shout out to the Latinas that wash and fold my clothes. They do a really good job. That place smells like Fabuloso. But I think it's funny that women need somebody by their side for the simple things. And y'all make it seem like, oh, we don't need men. We don't need men. Apparently you need men for everything. Not just the emergencies, even for the simple things. Okay? Now, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
This is actually really weird for me. I'm on TikTok over here being emotional and stupid, whatever. But, like, I want to know, like, who are the people that's glorifying being single? Like, I want to know what type of life that y'all live. What are y'all doing to be so happy to be single? Because I'm not understanding. I've been single for like over a year now. I'm in my 20s, and this is not for the weak. Like, this is miserable. Like, I'm actually miserable. Not only am I single, but the friends I have are not really friends. I got my family. Woo. But everything else is like in the shitter. This is miserable life. For real. This is actually really weird for me.
It's crazy because a lot of women, I see it now, they are miserable. The female lonely epidemic is really out of control. I'm telling you, bro, it's spiraling out of control, and we're seeing it more and more every day. Women are desperate for attention, and a lot of them, you know what they do? When they're single, they're miserable and they're lonely, they lash out. They attack people. They're mad. They're mad at the world as if the world owes them something. The world don't owe you shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't even talk to a girl in public anymore. They're angry, right? I said hello to a girl in public. I was doing street interviews in New York City. You guys might see this video. I did some street interviews in New York City. One girl I tried to approach. She was on her headphones. I said, hey, I waved to her, and she's like, she opened up her ears, like, hey, how's it going? And she put her headphones back on. I'm like, what? And she's like, she like scrubbed her headphone into her ear. I'm like, damn, girl, chill out. Don't burn a hole in your head. But what I'm saying is they're mad, not at us, at the world. They feel like the world owes them something. They're unhappy and they want to punish somebody for it. And honestly, I don't see what's the big deal other than just go out there and get a man. I thought it wasn't that hard to get a man. I thought men are the easiest thing to get. I thought having a boyfriend was embarrassing. Apparently not. Apparently now, what I think is embarrassing is being a single woman who's been single for over a year. That's embarrassing. Anyway, here's another good testimony that women hate being single. Take a look. Hey, listen up, Shape Squad. Are you tired of being ignored by women? Well, download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up. It's going to teach you how to master attraction, build unshakable confidence, and win with women without words. Because chances are you're not ugly, you just talk too damn much. So download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up, and take control of your dating life right now. Now let's get right back to the content.
Nobody's actually going to admit this, but I'll be the first one to do it. Being single and not having many friends is extremely lonely and can be a tad bit depressing. Just a little bit. I only have 2 friends in my life, and both of them are married, and they both do not live where I live. One of my friends, she lives in Philly, and my other friend lives in Africa. Now, I am a flight attendant, which means I'm always on the go. I'm never in one place, and I always meet a lot of people, but I never build connections with people enough to establish a friendship with them, which sucks. I'm alone 24/7 because once I'm done working my flights, I go to my hotel, I watch TV, I eat food, and that's just about it. Sometimes I'll go to a coffee shop if I'm in a different city, or I'll walk around, but for the most part, I don't really do much. I also don't really have a big social life outside of work because I am usually working a lot during the month, and when I do have time off, I'm using that time to go visit family or take little solo trips if I can. But my thing is, having a job where you are always constantly on the go and you do not have time to meet people and create connections with people, or even just having a boyfriend to talk to, or even somebody that you're interested in, it can be extremely lonely because it shows you like, wow, like it is literally just me. Like I am really out here just living life by myself. Now, granted, I do talk to my sister every single day. Me and her are like this. We're best friends. But even then, it's like sometimes I want to talk to a guy. Sometimes I want to tell somebody how long my day was and how I would love for them to make it better. But y'all, like, I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this, but what do you guys do to allow yourself just to have a peace of mind and to not dwell on the things that you don't have and just be grateful for the things that you do have?
I'm telling you, man, she needs that vitamin D. Vitamin D. I found out, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the baby batter, it's an antidepressant for women, okay? And this is why I think to myself that women need to start paying for first dates. Yeah. I'm telling you, women need to start paying for first dates because our benefit to them, like, outweighs their benefit to us. I'm telling you, like, I love women. I like being around women. I like hooking up with women. I like their attention. I like all that. But I don't need them for every little thing in the day to tell someone about my day. I don't need to tell someone about my day. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more focused on my mission, my purpose. I need to grind. YouTube is punishing me if I don't put out 3, 4, 5 videos a day. So I need to keep working. The last thing I need to do is tell someone about my day. I don't need that. But because you need that. Because without me, you just watch TV and eat food. So look, if you're going to do that anyway, if you want me around and I'm going to soothe all these other things, the fact that you need attention, I think women should start paying for first dates. I really do. What do you guys think? We should charge women for this shit. You know what I'm saying? It only makes sense. And y'all the one are lonely as hell. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting as well. Take a look.
I don't care what you say. I will always need a man. Always. Always, 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 always. It does not matter how successful I am, how much money I make, how many businesses I run, how many homes I own, how many cars I drive. Like, none of that will ever mean security outside of a man to me. Like, I was designed and created to be a rib, and a rib needs a body, baby. Okay? A rib needs a body. Like, I am a helpmate. I will always need a man. I will always see a man as a protector, a provider, and it has nothing to do with how much I have been provided outside of him. Like, do you hear me? Who's supposed to go downstairs when there's a strange noise at night? Not me. Do I have my FOIA card? Can I conceal and carry? So what? Baby, where is my man? You understand? Always need a man.
I love it because it's true. A lot of y'all think just because you got a firearm, you don't need a man anymore. Listen, I seen women with guns. They're goofy with guns. They're goofy. Right? I remember when I was taking my to get my concealed carry in the state of New Jersey, my PTC, that we call it the permit to carry. I was at my qualifying class. You got to take a qualifying class. You got to take a couple shots. You got to hit 80% within, the center body mass. If not, you fail. There was one woman in the class. Let me tell you something. In the first round, there was like several rounds. In the first round, all the noise, and we all have like ear protection. She was like, I can't do this. During the minute the guns went off, she was like, it just sent her in a panic. She was paranoid, and she quit the qualifying class. Just because you have a firearm or just because you have a weapon doesn't mean that a man is obsolete. It doesn't mean that. Again, it is not the wand, it's the wizard. Okay? Not the Wizard of Oz. It's the wizard. And I say this because too many women think that men are replaceable by money, by weapons. You know what I'm saying? By help around here and there if you can hire some help. Fiverr or whatever. No, we are not. Because clearly y'all want to spend your whole life with us. Y'all want to wear matching pajamas. You know what I'm saying? You want someone to talk to about your day. We have a lot of value, immense value to women. And men, I'm telling you, we need to start charging for this shit. Men, we need to all come together and say, when it comes to first dates, either they're going to be free or the woman pays. Right? Either they're going to be free, like you come to the gym with me, or you pay for the coffee, or you pay for the dinner. Right? I don't mind. I'm not saying I don't mind paying. I don't mind paying, but I'm just trying to say, what am I paying for? If you're getting more out of the deal than me. It only makes sense. If women could pay Chris Brown $1,000 for a photo, I think they could pay a man who they want to date for dinner. I think they can. Make it make sense. Right? The average American don't even have $1,000 for an emergency. How the hell you got $1,000 for Chris Brown? For one photo. Anyway, I thought this video was interesting, so I'll take a look.
I fear I need a man in my life. I am a strong, successful female. I have a whole career. I got a lot going for me, and I still need a man. Because today, the lightsy lights went off in my car and said, low tire pressure. And I was like, oh. I would love to be able to text someone and go, babe, there's a light on, and I don't know what to do. Instead, you have me out here checking tire pressure, putting air in my tire. I'm tired of being strong. I just want to be weak and babied. And I want some man to go, vroom, my baby's in danger. Must get air for her tire.
Well, this was a little animated, and I thought to myself, maybe this girl's a content creator, but she's not. This is a real video of someone's real life and the chaos that they got going on. Now, it seems to be a common trend here. When women have low tire pressure, they run to a men. And look, men, we should say, what do you mean low tire pressure? You can't put air in a tire? This is the bare minimum. You can't take the trash out. This is the bare minimum. You can't go downstairs when you hear a noise at night. This is the bare minimum. But this is why women are so concerned with us doing the bare minimum, because they don't do the bare minimum. You know the single woman test, right? You know the red flag of a single woman. You hear the smoke alarm. She can't even change the D battery in a smoke alarm. And you can just use a ladder. You can use a stepping stool. Twist it off. Open up the cap. Pop out the battery, put in another battery, but they can't even do that. They can't even do that. Now, I say this because it's interesting. It's interesting, and some of them have the little flat C batteries, whatever. But or some of them have double A's, whatever smoke alarm you got. Either way, it's just a battery. Whatever battery you have or it requires, you can find it on Amazon. They can deliver it to your door. It should be easy, but women can't do this. Now, I want to stick on this girl because I thought it was pretty interesting. Yes, she is a single woman. Here's another video by her. Take a look.
Hi, question for the men. I'm in this talking stage with this guy. Nothing serious. We've gone on like a date, one date. He asked what I was doing for Christmas. I'm not doing anything for Christmas. He's not doing anything for Christmas. He said, do you want to hang out? And I was like, sure, that's great. And then I jokingly said, we can wear matching jammies. To which he responded, no, that's stupid. Why would I want to do that? No guy wants to wear matching jammies with their girl. Here's where my question comes in. He's not into me, right? Because why wouldn't you want to match jammies with me? I look good in jammies. Why wouldn't you want to stand next to me in a matching outfit and be like, look at us, we're cool. So I'm tracking right there, right? He's just not that into me.
I don't think women really understand men. We don't want to wear these goofy outfits y'all want us to wear because you've seen somebody else wear it. Why do we need to wear matching pajamas? Because it's a trend online. Women love following the herd. Whatever the herd says they want to do. And they think it's their own intuition. They think it's their own desires. No, it's not. You want to keep up with the Joneses. They did it. I want to do it too. Like, if you want to find out what a woman wants, just find out what someone else wants, what another woman wants. And you'll know exactly what she wants because they will sync, right? Like periods when they're next to each other for the month. Now, I say this because too many women think men's supposed to want what they want because they want it. No, I really don't want to wear matching gems. I don't find that cute. I don't find that cool. And I don't find copying and mimicking other people to be, quite frankly, a priority of mine. No, it is not. I'm sorry. Please, y'all need to understand this shit as soon as possible, ASAP. Anyway, to end the video off with the lonely epidemic, here's a therapist, a black female therapist, talking about it. Take a look.
I want to speak to something that's been heavy on my heart, and it's the fact that we are currently living in a loneliness epidemic. It's something that's just not talked about enough, and I feel like it needs to be addressed. Mainly because we have so many people walking around feeling unseen, unsupported, disconnected from reality, people trying to show up as someone that they just aren't, seeking acceptance, and that makes loneliness not a personal issue. Loneliness then becomes a societal issue because then we're all affected by this weird awkwardness that's just weighing on the world. And if you don't feel it, like, I don't even know how to describe that. Like, how do you not see it? How do you not feel it? We have to do better as a society as far as showing up for the people that we love and care about, and even being respectful to strangers. But still, knowing all this, it's still people who show up and want to play games. And I got cut off, but I just want to say, knowing all this, it's still people who show up and try to play games, like want to play games. Why?
You have to play games with women. I guess, and some female therapists don't understand that you have to play games with women. If you're straightforward with women, it's not interesting. They get bored. They need mystery. Everybody knows women need mystery when it comes to dating. Why do you need mystery? Okay, so now I got to play games with you in order to get to know you because you're so in your head about things. You think that, well, if a man doesn't do this and I don't feel butterflies in my stomach, I don't like him. And I accept it. This is the way women are. Fine, fair enough. I'll play games. I'll sleep with other women. I know you want social proof. Fine with me. Fine by me. I think the best way a man can be nowadays is single, dating multiple women. Because that's the only way you can truly get a girlfriend. If you want a girlfriend, you need to become a player. The irony of that, right? You need to actually act like you don't want a girl by being with multiple women. I know it is counterintuitive, but so are women. So are women. Now, I want to address this because this is actually a very fine therapist. Take a look at her. Take a look at her in this outfit. Look at this. This is her at work. This is the therapist at work. Look at her. Yeah, hips, right? Yeah, give him a 360. Damn. Okay? Like, why you wear that to work? Whoa. A lot in the trunk, bro. Can you say yams? Can you say yams? She got the yams. God yam. God yam. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel, blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see y'all over there.